Hey guys, welcome back to K the Bookworm. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my July wrap up, so stay tuned. So before I start my July wrap up, I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on how the reading rush went for me. As you guys do know, I did participate in the reading rush, and I was super excited for it because this is my first reading rush ever. But I realized I'm not ever going to do a reading rush again. And the reason why I'm not going to do it is because if you've been on Twitter like last week, then you saw, like maybe 2 weeks ago, then you saw the news that was going on. They had a book club, and they were supposed to read Such a Fun Age, I think it's Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. And apparently they didn't read the book. I'm not really sure exactly of why, but I know that they did make fun of it. And I saw the back end, like I said, I did not see the live when they were talking about anything. I just saw the people comments and stuff, and I saw their apology, and their apology was very passive aggressive in my opinion. And I tweeted about it, and I was just like, I tagged them in it, and I was just like, if you're going to apologize, make it sincere, because your apology was very passive aggressive, and they just turned me off completely. And I was like, I'm one and done. I'm not doing the reading rush again. And I thought it was just basically BS. Like, if you're going to apologize, be sincere about it. Just don't say, oh, we're sorry that if we offended anyone. You did offend people. That's why you got the backlash that you did. Duh. And then on top of that, from what I was told, on Juneteenth, they decided to talk about the reading rush instead of acknowledging Juneteenth. Like I said before, I didn't really know about the reading rush until like the week before it's supposed to start. It's not even a week, like maybe like a day it was supposed to start, and I just decided that I was going to do it because it's my first time doing it. But after everything that happened, I realized I'm not doing it ever again. So I just want to give you guys my opinion on it. I did, I believe, maybe 3 out of the 7 challenges that they were supposed to do. I did it because, like I said, during the time, I didn't know about it until after the fact. But yeah, so I'm going to include those in my July wrap-up, and let's get started. So the first book that I did read for July was The Black Flamingo by Dean Adam, and I rated this a 4 out of 5. Only reason why is because it was a poem verse text, and it started off very slow for me. It is about a boy named Michael who basically is self-discovering himself. And from a young age until he gets to university, he realizes that he is gay, and he knows he's gay, and he's proud of it. Because his mom accepts him, his sister accepts him, his uncle accepts him, everybody basically accepts him. But at the same time, he's still trying to hide it without letting it be out. And you see when he gets to grade school that, like, people know he is, but at the same time, he's just trying to deny it. But once he gets to university, he's like, nobody knows me. I could be whoever I want to be. And he tries to get into different societies. He is mixed with Jamaican and Greek. And he tries to go to the Caribbean society, realizes he's not much Caribbean. He goes to the Greek society, realizes he's not much Greek. And so he finds a drag society where he basically feels that he can fit in. Hence, that's where the Black Flamingo comes in. And he basically goes to drag. And you get to see how him being drag and him, wanting to be somebody else, but at the same time be himself, is challenging for him. But yet, I love the poetry in this book. He's a poet, and I love the spoken word that's in this book. I love how towards the end, he's saying his truth, and he realized, like, this is who I am, whether you like it or not. Don't care what anybody has to say, because that's what I was doing this year too, standing in my truth and realizing if you don't like me, cool, whatever. It is what it is. I love myself regardless. Definitely love this book. I heard the audiobook is a lot better than actually reading it, and I probably should have did that, but I really don't like audiobooks like that, so I just read this book. But I definitely do plan to buy a copy of my own because I got this from the library. But yes, so The Black Flamingo by Dean Adam, and I gave it a 4 out of 5. So the next book that I did read was Lies by the Gun by B. Reeds, and I also gave this a 4 out of 5, and the only reason why I did is because of the main character, Yasmin. Could not stand her the entire book. So it tells a story about Yasmin, and she falls heavily involved with a guy named Kato, and she thinks everything is great. They moved in together, they're having sex every goddamn day, he buys her things, yet at the same time she's an interior decorator and she's a realtor, so she basically has her own money. But she realizes that everything that glitter is not gold, and Kato basically becomes psycho crazy. to the point where she decides to leave. And then she meets another dude named Kenyatta James, who is a drug dealer just like Kato, but he's trying to get out the business. And everything is great. She thinks everything is great, you know. They have sex, a lot of sex too, and she kind of falls heavily fast for him. But at the same time, Kato basically comes back and tries to ruin everything that she has planned with Yada. And Yada basically is like, listen, I want to save you from him. Let me do it. And then the reason why I gave this 4 out of 5 because every time Yada tries to save her, she always backs away. And it's not even Yada, it's her family too. Her family tries to save her from Kato, and she backs away. And I'm just like, ugh, it irked the hell out of me. But it did give me a little bit of Butterfly vibes. If you guys know, Butterfly is by Ashley Antoinette. It's from the Ethic, a spinoff of the it's spinoff from the Ethic series. Say that 5 times. But it did give me a little bit of vibes of that. But the only difference is these characters are a lot older and a lot more mature than Butterfly. So I'm excited for the second book. I believe the second book title, synopsis, and characters do come out next month. So I'm excited. But yeah, Lies by the Gun by B. Reeves is the next book that I read for the month. So for my reading rush, I reread The Cartel for Dinosaur Forever by Ashley Jaquavis. And for the challenge was pick a book that is your birthstone color. It says diamonds are forever, which is true. I am an April baby, so my birthstone was diamonds, and I just wanted to reread it. This is my second favorite book of the series so far, because Long Live the Cartel did come out last Friday, and I want to give away, and it should be here very, very soon. I'm super excited. And it basically just kind of picks up from book 3. 2 major characters that we thought were dead come back to life. And you basically get to see how them coming back to life kind of affects and rocks the current people that are in the book today. So don't want to give away too much because I am going to be doing an urban fiction series haul on this book. Well, actually on the entire cartel very soon. So yeah, so stay tuned. So this is one of the books that I did read for the reading rush. The second book that I read was for a book tour that I did, and I'll leave it in the cards right here. But if you already seen that video, then you know what I'm talking about, and it is The Black Kids by Christina Hemmings Reid. That comes out this Tuesday. So definitely support this queen. I gave this a 5 out of 5. Side note, I did give Cartel 5 out of 5 as well. But this tells the story of a black girl named Ashley who lives in Los Angeles, California in 1992. She is ready to go to prom, graduate, go to college. And have fun with her friends. Only thing that's on her mind. But when the trial comes back of the Rodney King sentencing of all the cops not guilty, she gets to see exactly how being black affects her world. And from being the only black kid in her group of friends to being one of the only black kids at her predominantly white high school, she realizes that, are you with me because you actually like me, or are you with me because you don't want to seem racist? Like I said, my entire review on this entire book I did have a video for it because I'll leave it in the cards. But definitely love this book. I am doing a giveaway on this book on my Instagram page, which is kthebookworm_. Like I said before in my last video, all you gotta do, follow me, like the post, tag 2 people, and comment your favorite 90s movie. So, and with the year. So, example, my favorite 90s movie is The Wood, 1999. And that's it. It's until August 21st, and I'll be doing the giveaway on my IG Live on August 28th. Don't have a time yet for when the cutoff or when I'm going on live, but from now until August 21st, that's how long you got until I cut it off, and then I'll be going on IG Live on August 28th to find out who won the book. So, The Black Kids by Christina Hemmings Reid, definitely highly recommend it, especially with going on in today's world with the Black Lives Matter movement and the protests and just rights for black and brown sisters and brothers. Definitely highly recommend it. And it came out this Tuesday, so check it out, people. Check it out. So the second book that I read for the reading rush is by Tiffany D. Jackson, and it is Monday's Not Coming. And for this book, I had to basically close my eyes and do the first book that I touch. Oh my gosh. I just got done reading Allegedly, her first novel, last night, and baby, wow. All I can say is wow. But Monday's Not Coming did pull on my heartstrings. I did have Chichi Zodek, like I said before, because I knew I was going to need him, and I did cry. It's about a girl named Claudia, and she's basically worried about her best friend Monday, who is nowhere to be found. And the only person that seems to care about her disappearance is Claudia. And it's very gruesome. It does have a lot of trigger warnings when it comes to abuse, like especially child abuse, mental, physical, and emotionally. If you're not like Claudia, if my friends aren't like Claudia, if I go missing, looking for me, I don't need you as a friend. Because Claudia was a true friend in this entire book. She got in trouble with her parents. She got in trouble with Monday's mom, Monday's sister, but at the same time, she was like, listen, I'm not stopping until I found my best friend. And everybody needs a friend like that. I love how Tiffany, and apparently this is based on a true story. I didn't know that until after I read the book and I did my book review on my Instagram, and everybody's telling me, well, did you know this is based on a true story? I did not know that. I didn't look it up because I know if I did, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole and I'm going to be very paranoid, and I really don't need that in my life right now. So, but I definitely highly recommend this book. I highly recommend Allegedly, because Allegedly, had a turn. I was turning the pages trying to figure out exactly what happened, and that ending shocked the hell out of me. If you read Allegedly, then you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, wow. But this is Monday's Not Coming. 5 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend it. Get this book. The next book that I read was also by Ashley and Jaquavis, and it is Black Friday Exposed. This is one of their earlier books. I never really read it, so I heard a lot of good things about it. I rated this a 4 out of 5 because to me, it was kind of low-key predictable a little bit. And the only way I say a little bit is because the end kind of just did a whole plot twist. It is about a guy named Kashif who basically kills a person, and he has a witness named Audra Bell who sees the entire thing. And he basically tells her, listen, you don't tell the cops what happened. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't heard nothing. Leave it as that. I'll leave you alone. But when video comes back, and the only person that basically is noticeable on the camera is Audra, she basically tries to kind of run for her life and feel like, okay, cool. Do I stay? Do I tell the truth? Or do I, go into hiding? Because he said if I did tell, he was going to kill me. I did love the dynamic between both characters. I love the dynamic between Kashif, because he went through hell as well, especially as Audra, when she's basically is trying to be there for her baby girl. Like I said, I did read it a 4 out of 5 because the beginning to me was a little bit slow, and then it kind of started picking up towards the middle and the end. But definitely a good book nonetheless. I definitely saw myself reading, I can see myself making this as a movie. So thought that was kind of cool as well. So yeah, Black Friday Exposed by Ashley and Jaquavis is the next book that I read. And the final book that I read that I just got done reading was also for the reading rush, but I also was reading this before the reading rush, is The Good Luck Girls by Charlotte Nicole Davis. And for this one, the challenge was read a book that has the in it. So, Good Luck Girls. And I rated this a 4 out of 5. I rated 4 out of 5. It tells the story of 5 girls, Asher, Violet, Tansy, Mellow, and Clementine, who are basically good luck girls. And Clementine basically becomes a sundown girl who isn't 16 yet, and when you become 16, you are a good luck girl, and basically have to deal with a lot of prostitution, a lot of drug addiction. This is the bad stuff, guys. A lot of drug addiction, a lot of mutilation when it comes to the females. Well, let me just tell you the story. So Clementine becomes a good luck girl. She's super excited for her sister Asher, not so much. And then once she realizes that she has to sleep with somebody, she realizes that she's not ready, and she tries to push the dude off, realizes that the dude is too big for her, so she basically gets a lamp and kills him on accident. She didn't mean to kill him, but she kills him anyway. And instead of hanging around, because she realizes that if she does hang around, she's going to die, she runs away. And she gets her sister She gets Violet, who is the head person, kind of like the second in command, and her other two friends, Tansy and Mello, and they all decide to run away. And as they're running away, they realize that they're wanted as well. So you have a lot of people on their back. I gave this a 4 out of 5 because in the beginning, like, I was in it. Like, she had me, like, hooked. I was like, oh, man, like, damn, like, ooh, wow. And then as the book started going towards the middle, that's when it kind of slacked for me. And then it started picking back up at the end. I know this is I believe this is going to be a series, because when I went on Goodreads, it said Good Luck Girls Book 1. So I think Book 2 is coming out super soon. But it gave me, it does say it's like a Westworld / fantasy type of book. And that's what it kind of gave me. Definitely in my mind, I could definitely see this as a TV show, because it's that good. To me, it was that good. I could definitely see it as a TV show. I did like Tansy and Mello. I love how she put on a LGBT relationship in it. I love the sisterly love between Asher and Clementine. And even though I did not like Violet in the beginning, I actually love Violet towards the end of the book, because she does something that basically saves the other girls. Definitely love it. And yeah, so Good Luck Girls is my last book of July. And guys, that is my July wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed all the books that I mentioned. If you guys do plan to read any of the books that I mentioned, let me know in the comments below. Like I said before, if you want to enter in the Black Kids giveaway on my Instagram, once again, the rules are, go on my Instagram, which is _KTheBookworm_. Follow me, like the giveaway post, tag 2 people, and tell me your favorite 90s movie. Just one. Just tell me one of your favorite 90s movie with the year. And that's all you have to do. Like I said before, it ends August 21st. I do the giveaway on IG Live August 28th. And that's it, guys. So, yeah. If you're a real one, leave an orange heart in the comments below. Let me know that you watched. Love you guys so much. Stay tuned for my August wrap up, because hunty, I'm ready to talk about Allegedly. I'm so ready for that. I'm just ready to talk about it because my mind is still blown. Like, I read it last night and my mind is still blown from that book because it was that good. And until next time, have faith, have confidence, love you, always be you, and I'll talk to you guys later.